Hi, I'm Charulata Kumar. It's unfortunate that today I'm not able to say that it's fantastic to be here, as I would have much rather done this in person. But I would definitely say that it's important for us to be here, as there has never been a more critical time for us to all come together and find solutions and new paths to what life is testing us on. And for that, I'm grateful to CXO TV and Tech Plus Media Future of Work Convention, a fantastic platform. This is not just about defining basis the current scenario, but dichotomous as it may seem, it is also about preparing in full awareness of the unpredictability that lies before us. Let's look at some events that shook the world and changed it forever at once. Demonetization pushed us to a more vibrant digital economy, democratizing its reach and putting power in every palm, right? There we go. Tectonic shifts like these bring out the resilience in us as humans to adapt and seek new ingenious ways. Did we even think that all of India would be effortlessly using payment apps and throwing words like B2B, QR code, UPI, etc.? We turned the scary into a sacred. And 2020 was another year of shake and shape. It was preceded by a string of decapitating events like the rise in Delhi AQI levels, Mumbai deaths in train accidents, the low parade stampede a couple of years back, road deaths in cities, and so much more. But perhaps the magnitude of 2020 and intensity, the depths of which are yet to be fully ascertained. We all know that, but could we help? Our systems were designed towards a set job routine, and office goers would blindly have to follow them. And our infrastructure catered to a social and cultural way of living. Proximity, coffee breaks, boardrooms, meeting huddles, games rooms, cafeterias, and all of that. Comes 2020 with this unheard of pandemic called COVID-19. Economy slowed down, people learned to work from home, new realities started to dawn on the work economy, new terms like work from home and work from anywhere started being discussed. Firstly, changes in work patterns and working conditions were thrust upon us by the sudden irreparable ordeal. For many of us, it seemed amazing at first to be with families so often and almost always, right? Until the changes of a privacy-less environment and one where workload sharing at home became the new way of life. It's hard to say who got affected more. The bread earner of the household who found themselves to be less productive and overburdened with housework, or the homemakers who found themselves working double shifts and filling in for all chores. And let's not forget the children of the family who were perhaps struggling within themselves with all of the new norms of school from home, studying from home, and no play, and having the droning parents on their heads all the time. Scary thought. This needed families to come together and find their balance and adjustment, be more understanding of providing space within the no space, allowing for family time together and bonding as well. The work culture has also evolved to a more informal one, as virtual connects had their lighter moments with kids asking the weirdest questions to cats typing on the keyboards in the middle of strategic discussions. We've all gone through that, right? I'm sure you have too. Here are a few tips I want to share that has helped me and my families I know. Work from home should be balanced with home life, the work life, and the personal life. As a family, sit down and find time to spend with each other. Don't make your days a 24/7 work from home. Set load shares for chores at home. Your work from home does not mean that family around you is meant to hover around you and feed you and serve you. Be watchful of that. Ensure that you continue the work from office approach of respecting people's geographical hours and out of office requests. Think before shooting out mails. It has been seen that people are resorting to 30 to 40% more mails than required since work from home started. Remember, what goes round comes round. If you shoot unnecessary mails, that's the junk you will get back as a reply to. Let's look at another aspect. The need for robust working solutions for a hybrid workforce. A mix of employees working from home and from office. And then there is the situation of working from anywhere. This threw up its own challenges. Tech infrastructure challenges. Most homes didn't have the required bandwidth or office setup at home. Privacy was an issue. Client data protection is critical to maintain. No compromises there. But I guess, over time, now most of these issues are somewhat solved, mostly solved. Companies stood by employees to help get them bandwidth and required infrastructure, and also helping them cope with flexibilities needed for better work-life balance. I know of friends who've shifted to a villa by the beach in Goa or Ranikhet Hills and are working from there for the last few months. Telecom connectivity has made that possible. Most of them seem happy with this new reality. Its sustainability needs to be closely watched. And let's look at a third aspect that we must look at: creating an inclusive and diverse workforce and culture. Whether the new work conditions exist or not, this should be top strategic priority. The inclusion and diversity roadmap needs redefining and redesigning. We need to use the widest possible lens to view inclusion and diversity, going beyond gender, sexual orientation, ethnicity, age, religion, abilities, gender expression, identities. We need to set our people up for success by providing an empowering environment, one that trusts employees, respects individuals, and offers freedom to be creative and to learn and work flexibly. Whether it's enabling you to bring your authentic self to work, providing an inclusive environment, a safe environment, or equal work and learning opportunities, we need to totally change the outlook of the relationship organizations have with employees. And we have seen very positive results of such a culture of high mutual trust and respect, especially at a time like this. The independence given to the teams is resulting in higher productivity, is resulting in almost negligible errors, because every single person has become more in ownership of their own roles, because no one is mistrusting them. No one is hovering around them. They've been told this is their responsibility, and they've taken it up wholeheartedly. I know of several stories of people who believe that they don't need to be monitored, and they have produced error-free work. In most organizations, the gender mix itself is appalling, right? And women drop out typically at the mid-levels. The blended mix of work from home and work from office will provide better options for women as they take multi-responsibility with equal commitment. Inclusive leadership training becomes important to ensure elimination of bias, to empowering our women employees to acquire new skills in technology, leadership, management, and more. Career and professional development for women must be at the forefront. We must bring about this change not because work from home now enables it, but because it is the right thing to do. And to bring the best minds together to make equal opportunities a reality and to bring diversity of thinking. Okay, so let's reflect a little bit now on culture and team building. Some new dimensions need to be thought through here as well. If this situation continues, how do we continue strong team bonding? How do we create a salubrious environment rooted in the strong culture of the organization? And how do we make it come alive? And how do we keep the culture vibrant and all-pervasive? So many things to think about. I guess all this will evolve over time. The best way to be prepared for this new world before us is to become agile and adapt at speed. And also, it is very important to keep our fingers on the pulse of changing lifestyles. What do people want? What is important to them? How can we keep their safety as top priority? How do we ensure continuity? Maybe the answer lies in the flexibility we build into our systems and processes and keeping with the changing needs of people and businesses. Rigidity will be the bane of future. Many things here are still up in the air, but we have all emerged through this wiser, better, and stronger. While we feel proud and celebrate the shared joy and success, I would urge you to reflect on the year that went by and ensure that you are taking moments to relax, enjoy, connect, and introspect. I would like to share my own ways of making this happen. Recognize your stress and the reasons around those. Sometimes we carry stress without realizing and make it affect the way we go to sleep and the way we wake up. And when this begins to happen, you need to chill. Take time off to unwind. It's important to disconnect from everything and connect with your inner self. It could be a walk without your mobile, painting, penning something, silence, music, or even reading a book. Connect with your loved ones. Notice I said connect and not spend time. Sometimes we think being around our loved ones is enough. It's not. Try to indulge in activities together. We discover and rediscover each other through shared moments of interest. Reach out. Do not hesitate to reach out to your colleagues, family, friends, mentors. Help is just a call away. And look after your health. A 1 hour walk, good and timely diet, and a smile every day is all we need to feel the inner happiness and goodness. And don't forget your mask and wash your hands frequently. And most important, do not let the unpredictable changes daunt you. Embrace everything the future brings. Remember, the power is in your hands. Thank you very much once again for staying with me all the way through this, and wishing you all the very, very best. And hoping to meet you all in person soon.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.